Hey guys, just doing a little lo-fi recording. I've got some stuff playing in the background. I was just laying in bed reading. It's about a little after 10 o'clock on a Saturday night, and this is what I'm doing. My favorite way to spend a Saturday night. But I was just thinking about how exciting it is that we get to be these teeny tiny little blips in this expansive story of our world. And it's I always see those things where it's I'm sitting here worrying about XYZ, and then I realize that I'm just a tiny little speck. And also, yes, I think it's important to realize how small we are, but also to realize that we're leaving our own imprint. And even if I'm a speck, my little speck life is influencing hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands and of other specks, and that basically all of us as the little specks that we are all matter and are all important in our own right, and we get to leave, no matter how small, an imprint on our world. And I just think that that is so magical and beautiful. And obviously, I don't know what the meaning of life is. I don't think anybody could really claim to know. But I do know that we should just do what we can with it. Do anything and everything that we can with this little slice of life that we've been given. And to also realize that our most valuable resource is time. And, not to feel like you need to accomplish everything, but just to be more intentional with your time. And to think that, everything you do matters. Just a teeny tiny bit, but it matters nonetheless. It matters to you and it matters to other people. And I just think it's we do have power, no matter how small, we have the power to make somebody's day or upset somebody or make someone feel loved or to pet a dog. Just these little things that can mean a lot to us and to others. And I think it's important to just think about all those tiny little things, because that's what makes your life, it's this gathering of all of these small moments, and that's what we get to look back on. I don't remember who said this, but I saw something today online or in something I was reading, I can't recall, but it was just I want to live a life that I can't wait to look back on. And I really like that, or it's just my sister texted me a half an hour ago, and she said, what was the name of that computer game that I played 12 years ago? And I somehow was able to remember it, and it brought me, just a teeny tiny thing, just a computer game I remember playing when she was a kid, and just being able to remember it and to have that little bonding moment with her just felt so special. And it felt so special that I was able to remember a tiny minute detail of her life that made obviously a small little impact on my life, to the point where I remembered it over 10 years later. And it's just little things like that I think it can be really easy to forget. when we get caught up in some of the heavy and the hard shit is just like, you know, just think about the things that make you smile, and, you know, things that are just little things that you can do that are free, that just come up in life that make you feel better. And, you know, try to honor those and to really take a minute and think about those things, not just let them pass and keep going. It's just so important to reflect on the positive, because if we all reflected and thought about the positive as much as we do about the negative, I just think we'd be so much better off. And I'm saying all this, it's obviously easier said than done. It's not like I sit here and I only think about, you know, sunshine and rainbows all the time, but I just think it's important. I think social media and just in general, the way that our world is now and the way that everything is so electronic and information is spread so quickly, and there's a lot of positives to that, but one thing is just, you know, our attention span, or this desire to always have more, faster, has really hindered our ability to just take things in and just to really think and reflect and be introspective, because we're always moving to the next thing. And I think it's important to just be still sometimes, to just lay and think and reminisce and remember. But if you're watching this right now and you're still listening to my evening ramblings, who's somebody that used to bring you a lot of joy that you haven't talked to in a while? Reach out to them. Unless it's an ex, then probably don't reach out, but, you know, maybe an old friend that you just kind of fell out of touch with for whatever reason, or maybe it's a family member that you just haven't talked to in a while. You know, even just a quick text, I'm thinking of you, hope you're okay. You know, because I try to do that when I can, but just think about how it would feel if somebody that you love sent you a message like that, and try to give that to somebody else. And maybe it will surprise you how good it feels to send a message like that to somebody else and to get a kind response back. I've been emo this weekend, but not in a bad way. I'm just so grateful for all of the kindness and joy and warmth that I have the opportunity to encounter each and every day. And I hope that you guys can feel that in some sense too. That's really all. I know this is really short and kind of weird, but I was just thinking, and I really wanted to share. If you guys want to hear more of my evening musings, or if you have a specific topic that you'd like for me to talk about, please let me know. I would talk more, but I think everything that I've said has felt meaningful, and I don't want to talk about nothing and sort of ruin that. So thank you for listening. I hope that you're all staying safe and healthy and happy, and I'll see you guys soon.